Hello, this is Fuzzy Wingman, and today I'm doing some Aeronautica Imperialis, because, hey, why not? And I decided to quickly get in a video before I went too crazy or anything, because I got the new Ork bomber. So I decided to do kind of something slightly scenario-ish. It's not necessarily right out of the book, because the book requires for bombing runs that the defender at least has an aircraft too. But I thought for fun, I would have things like hydra batteries and manticores and just literally make it like it's bombing run of just ground defenses, defending against it. And we're going to see how well these bombers do at bombing targets. The other thing, though, is because the Eavy bomber has so many points clearly meant for all of the guns it has on it, not just it being a bomber. I'm going to actually make a house rule for this game, where while it's doing the strafing run, it's starboard and port big shooters will actually be able to shoot at ground targets as well while it's making strafing runs. Just so that way it can use those big guns, because otherwise it's just kind of... I would need to have aircraft for this to actually be a balanced game. Because there's just so many ground targets and they can only bomb... Like, they only have basically 3 bombs. And there's more targets than bombs, so they have to do strafing runs. So, gotta make it more, nice. So, I'm just gonna jump right into it. I got my little round counter. I'll put it down. Yeah, there, that's about even. I'm going to put it right here. Hopefully the camera can see it, but if not, I'll just put my usual round 1. Alright, so first things first. First step, choose maneuvers. So he's got maneuver, he's got maneuver, he's got maneuver. Obviously you can't see it because they're tiny as heck, but also you're not supposed to reveal maneuvers at this time. Initiative. Now let's see here. I was thinking of using the Aeronautica dice, but let's see. Can you even see that? It looks so tiny, I don't think you can see that. Something this large. It starts being more noticeable, so I'll put my bigger dice out. Yeah, okay. So green dice will be the defenders. Yep, you can see those ones. And of course, big red orc dice. So we're going to roll initiative. Orcs have the initiative. We would do a tailing fire, but that's not ever going to happen in this one, so who cares? Now we go on to movement. So orcs are deciding they will move first. So now I reveal my maneuver for this model that I chose. What do you know? It's a 1 because he's a slow thing. He can choose to change his speed right now. He doesn't want to. So he's going to move his 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that's his max speed. This is an indicator of how many big bombs he has. He's going to remain at his altitude of 1 because he wants to be able to shoot at things with his nose turret. These guys choose a movement. They can't. They just go and stay there. So they'll just go through everyone else all at the same time to speed things up. They're all 1 because that's kind of what happens first turn because everyone's so far apart. So his speed is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, not changing his altitude because he have to be at altitude 1 to be able to shoot at a ground target. And the only way they can escape the effective range or effective altitude of the Hydra batteries is altitude 3, at which point they can't do any strafing runs, and it becomes, I think it might still be 5s to hit on bombing runs, but it might be 6. And they can't escape manticores. Manticores are always going to be good to hit. And this daka jet is moving 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be hanging out with the turn counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did it really want to be doing that? 2, 3. No, I wanted to be at here. I didn't count that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have changed its speed to 6 before doing that and gone here. As I was doing setup and planning, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I accidentally counted the space. It started as if it came off the edge. But nope, okay. That's the space it wants to be, since it wants to put this at close range, but not all the way in close range. Because it wants to not get lit up by everything. So, Orks get to choose who shoots first. He's in the best position. So, since I declare my weapons, he will be spending a rocket to shoot at this Hydra. He's in the close range. So first we'll start with the quad big shootas. It's got 8 shots. I have 6 dice, so we'll just have to roll 2 more. So far 3 hits, plus the 2 more. So from its big shooter, 4 hits, but it's 5s for damage. 2 of them, it destroyed this Hydra battery. And its rockets go into the ground and go poof. I have my own way of indicating who shot with these little, basically flipped over maneuvers, because it's no longer maneuver phase, so clearly that's just a he fired kind of indicator. So now the Imperial Navy could fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a long range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's still medium range. Yeah, this Hydra will take some medium range shots at the Eavy bomber. So 5s to hit, 4 shots. 1 hit. Damage on a 5. Oh, he got that damage. So he takes 1 structure damage. And it has, of course, 6, so it doesn't fully care yet. Oh, and he has fired. The Eavy bomber might as well fire its only front shooting weapon, capable weapon at a ground target, which is its nose turret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is still medium range. So he's got 2 shots. Well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's still medium range. And that one, he's actually going to shoot at the Hydra battery, because of the fact of once he gets closer to the bombs, this thing can start lighting him up. And he could bomb that, and he's pretty confident with the bombs hitting that. So the nose turret will shoot that. 5s to hit. 1 hit. 5 to damage. Nope. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, we'll fire the manticore right now. It's got 1 shot. 5 to hit. Doesn't hit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's gonna shoot at that Hydra battery. 1 to help his own bombing run, but it also clears off some of the shots over there. So 5's to hit. He's got that hit. 5 to damage. Damage. Now we fire him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He might as well fire at the daka jet. It's gonna be 5s to hit. He's only got 1 shot. Doesn't hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got range at long range, so he's gonna do 2 shots at that one. 5s to hit. 1 hit. 5 to damage. Doesn't damage. He's fired. He's going to fire back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, still also... Oh, he's medium range, so 4 shots at medium range. 5s to hit. 2 hits. 5 to damage. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, long range. 2 shots. 5s to hit. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So medium range, 4s to hit. No, 4 shots, 5s to hit. 2 hits, 5s damage. 1 structure point damage. Well, they all have shots at some kind of shots at long range, so they all should take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that manticore still got it. 1 shot, 5 to hit. Doesn't hit. This hydra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's still got 2 shots. 5s to hit. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is max range, but it's still got that. So 1 shot. It hits. Damages on 4, extra on 5, but it just does the 1 damage. So 2 damage. Does this guy even have range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. He's got it. 2 shots. 5s to hit. Ooh, both hit. 5s to damage. Nothing. And that's everyone firing. Now there are no stalled aircraft, so don't have to recover from any spins. There's no tailing. And the game hasn't ended because there's not enough aircraft lost. So we go back into... So now we go to round 2. Initiative. Ooh, this time... These guys have initiative. Oh! You choose maneuvers before you roll initiative. Okay. These 2 I know I want to do. Him I have to start thinking. He's got a throttle of 2. He's at a speed of 6. I know what maneuver he wants to do. Alright. Well, the Imperial Navy has the initiative. They would choose to move, which means they resolve their movement now, but the reason that they're doing that is so that they can shoot first. Huzzah. And now Orks can choose their next model move. He's choosing Ace Maneuver 1, and the reason for that is it's a level flight, but he's going to spend, first speed. He's dropping his speed to 4. And now he's going to spend 2 of that speed on the maneuver, and then it'll end churning. Then he has to move the rest of his movement. 1, 2. Lands on a thing, so he moves forward 1. He's right there. Ace maneuver. 1. Does he want to change his throttle? Let's see here. He can move down to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's still going to be in close range with that guy, but what's the question of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, basically the delta for these guys is negligible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or he'd be at 6 for this guy. So he would. But 5 is the same as 6, so there's 0 reason. You might as well just get closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, since I'm making that house roll, if he could shoot the side guns at ground targets, he can now shoot at that ground target. He will reveal he's Ace Maneuver 1, and also... Oh, he's 3 away from the target. Yeah, he's gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. That'll be 4, and then he'll land right here. He's got his 2 wounds on him. These big, heavy bombers don't really seem to like sitting on their frickin' pole. But I don't really want to glue them on. Alright. So, Imperial Navy could fire first. Seam could easily die. He's just going to unload into that thing. It's right next to him. 6 shots, 5s to hit. So 3 hits, 5s to damage. He did 1 extra damage. He is fired. Alright. There's nothing really stating that you can't do bombing runs and strafing runs in the same go. The reason why I mentioned that is like how I rule it is that they can do that is if you had a Thunderbolt Fury with Hellstrike missiles, it should be able to fire the Hellstrike missiles into the ground target in front of it, along with, you know, like if you had a ground attack weapon, it's like you should be able to shoot the ground attack and strafe into the same target, I feel. They shouldn't be able to ignore that. That's not very clear. If you do strafing runs, you can't do bombing runs. So, either way, I'm going to do is this guy can do a strafing run and bombing run, and because I'm doing the extra rules of his side guns can shoot at targets, he's going to shoot a port. Yeah, starboard here, port there, main front gun there, and it's going to drop his, let's see here. Yeah, it's got normal bombs in there. It's going to drop normal bombs and its big bombs. So it'll go from 2 big bombs to 1 big bomb. Let's just do its normal bombs. These are its bog standard bombs it had in it. It's only got 4 of them. He's altitude 1, so it's 4s to hit for bombing runs. You only got 1 hit. Damage on 2, but he got that extra damage. So it takes 2 damage from its normal bombs. Let's do the big bombs. That's 6, because big bombs are better. Still 4s to hit, because it was at altitude 1. Only 2 hits. But damage is on 2, extra on 4. So it takes 3 damage, which is well beyond this target's structure points, and they destroy a target. So successfully bombed a target. And now it's, because I was nice, it's going to get its big shooters. So it's, each side will be 6 shots, so we'll do the 6 shots there. 5s to hit for strafing runs. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Doesn't damage. Now the port side, 6 shots, 5s to hit. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Nothing. And then it's nose turret. 4 shots, 5s to hit. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Nothing. You can imagine if they're surrounded by planes, that'd be a lot of shots. But it also, at this point, just gets shot up by all those planes because it did, like, no damage to any of those planes. Alright, now the Navy could choose. I'm going to shoot this gun into him. He's close enough, so 6 shots, 5s to hit. Or he's just, going to shoot the air. Well, he's going to fire his front gun to there, and port side into that one, because it's just within. So front nose, 4 shots into that target. Nothing. 6 shots into that target. 2 hits. He just needs 2 5s and 6s. Instead, he gets nothing. Manticore, shooting into him. He's close enough now, he gets the 2 shots, 5s to hit. A lot of misses. He's actually going to shoot into this target this time. Even though it knows it should be trying to shoot this thing in front of it, he thinks this guy can survive these 2 shots, but he wants to stop that one from shooting next. He will spend his last rocket, because he doesn't think he's going to be lucky with his big shooters this time. Quad big shooters. So first, it's going to get 8 shots, so first 6 rolls. Nothing. And now the other 2 shots from that big... There we go. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Nothing. And now it's rockets. It's 3 shots. But still 5s to hit. 1 hit, 3 to damage. It does 1 damage because it has no extra damage. So, out of rockets. And all the orcs are fired, so now I just shoot the rest of this fleet. He's going to shoot at that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is medium range. So 4 shots, 5s to hit. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Does damage. It's taking 2 structural damage now. This guy, he's got a close target. He better shoot into it. So he's going to shoot into this target. 6 shots, 5s to hit. Nothing. Manticore doesn't like that it was shot at, so it's shooting right back into him. 2 shots, 5s to hit. 1 hit, 4 to damage, 5 is extra. Doesn't even damage. This Hydra flak shooting into him. 6 shots. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Does 1 more damage. That Manticore, 1, 2, 3, 4, so still short range, 2 shots, 5s to hit, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so medium range, 4 shots, 5s to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Medium range, 1 shot from the Manticore, 5s to hit. It hits, 4 to damage, 5 is extra. Does the extra damage, so it takes 2 structural points, which is enough to shoot it down. So, blows up like over here. These will just keep going. So the Orks lost one of their bombers. Those other ones don't have range to out here, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. There's no tailing. They need to be reduced to a quarter of the remaining troops. They're only at 66% of the remaining troops, so obviously they remain. That means even when they're at their last jet, they don't peel off. They have to keep going until they die. And now we choose maneuvers again. So you choose a maneuver. Alright, it's going to choose a different maneuver this time. Because it has the opportunity to choose one. Okay, now we roll initiative. Again, the Navy has it. They'll be like, we move first. So now the Orks have to move. So the daka jet will reveal he's doing a stall turn. He's going to declare he's going to spend 3 of his movement on the stall turn. So 1, 2, 3, but he can't end there, so it forces him there. And then he spins around, and then he has to spend his last of his turn, which puts him right here, but he can't land there, so he goes there. Pretty sure I did that right, because it says you had to choose how much you choose direction. Yeah, you do all that and then remaining movement. Yeah, the controlling player is free to choose how many points of speed the aircraft will use to move in that direction before the maneuver part of the step. Each point of speed is equal to 1 hex. So yeah, and it can't end in anything, so I think that's correct. It's a little weird, but hey. Alright, so he chose a speed of 1. Even if he's at a 3. Yeah, he chose ace maneuver 1, but he's keeping his speed at 3, because if he does 3, he ends here. If he does 4, he ends there. So, he goes, he lands. I don't know why that's still there, because that thing's already fired. So he's over here. He's got some things to shoot at on the side. Oh, right. It was round 3. Alright. So, he's, well, Imperial Navy has the first shot. So he's actually going to shoot at the daka jet, just to put some hurt into them. 6 shots, 5s to hit. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Doesn't damage. Alright, now he's going to shoot. And its port gun actually could shoot at other targets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's going to put a port gun to that one because it has not fired and it's still short range. And it's going to use one of its big bombs, because it's going to bomb the heck out of that. And it's going to use the bombs from its bomb bay. So let's do the bombs from its bomb bay, which are only 4. 4s to hit. He's altitude 1. 2 hits. Damages on 2. Extra on 5. So that's 3 structure points of damage on that one. And now it's big bombs. 4s to hit. Only 1 hit. It just needs this not to be a 1. There it goes. Destroyed, since I had 4 structure points of health. So the bombs were useful, and now it's 6 port guns into that guy. 5s to hit. 2 hit, it just needs 1 of these to be a 5. Or it could just, do a real good job of destroying something. And now he's fired, so... Oh yeah, the daka jet still has to fire. Because the manticore doesn't want something contained flying around trying to destroy AA for this bomber, manticore's going to shoot into the daka jet. It's close range, so 5s to hit. No, 2 shots. 5s to hit, 1 hit. 4 to damage, 5 extra. Doesn't. This Hydra battery shooting into... Oh, wait, no, the daka jet can shoot now. Well, its only thing in front of it is this guy. So he's just going to shoot into it because he gets lots of shots. So 8 shots in total, but I only have 6 dice, so we'll roll these 6 first. 5s to hit. 2 hits so far. Where are the other 2 shots? Nothing. So 2 hits, 5 damage. 1 damage. Okay. Orks have fired everything, so no need to keep track of orks. This Hydra battery shooting into the daka jet. 5s to hit. Ooh, 3 hits. 5s to damage. 1 damage. It's not looking good for that daka jet. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. That Hydra battery is just going to try to end it. 5s to hit. 1 hit. 4 or higher knocks it out of the sky. Out of the sky. So he's fired now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still in medium range, which is 4 shots from a Hydra battery. 5s to hit. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Doesn't damage. These guys still have range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Long range, but that manticore can shoot his missile at this guy. 5 to hit. Doesn't. And what about this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is long range, but still 2 shots. 5s to hit. Both hit. 5s to damage. Whoo! 1 damage. He's not doing too well. And I doubt this guy has range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, no range. But he has to get over to that target to end it. Okay. Shooting done. There's no tailing, since I don't think a ground unit can tail. And now it's round 4 because they're still above 25%. Maneuvers. This Eavy bomber can move. Yeah, he's gonna have to do that. Alright. We roll, see who's got initiative. Still the Imperial fleet. Man, this bomber is so slow, it's got problems. It's going to do a swoop this time. It's going to spend all 4 on... It's going to remain at speed of 4. It's going to spend all 4 on the maneuver. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Take you down for a moment. And now it could face that way, which is directly in line with that target, actually. It's actually going to raise its altitude. Unfortunately, you need to be at a speed of 5 to be able to raise to an altitude of 3, but right now it's at an altitude of 2, speed of 3. Also means it can't strafe now. And it didn't get high enough to be out of effective altitude, so it just needs to survive this round. If it survives, it can get to an altitude where the flak batteries will stop being as effective. So we just move on to everyone else shooting at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got long range, or medium range. 1 shot, 5 to hit. Doesn't hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. That's its range. 4s, 4 shots, 5s to hit. 1 hit, 5 to damage. Ooh, does another damage. It's taken 4 damages, so it's got 2 left before it goes down. Ooh, boys. 1, 2, 3. So obviously that guy gets to shoot all 6 right into him. 5 shots. 6 shots. 5s to hit. Alright. If both of these damage, he's done for. But no damage. Okay, come on. Stop falling over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's lucky. So only 4 shots. No hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 shot. Doesn't hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So still medium range. Well, actually, as long as he's within the 10, that's always 1 shot. For a manticore, medium and long. So 5 to hit. Doesn't hit. He's the one that changes between medium and long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still medium range. 4 shots, 5s to hit. That's 2 hits. 5s to damage. None. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's just long range there. 5s to hit. 2 shots. Nothing. It's Manticore in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just barely. 1 shot. 5 to hit. Doesn't hit. And I don't think that Hydra over there is going to have range. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. It survived. Basically, we just go straight on to round 5. Oh, maneuver. Here we go. Initiative. Tied. Tied. Alright, Orks have it this time. So, he's going to increase his speed to 4 before moving. Okay, you're falling off again. He's got a maneuver of 1. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he's going to increase his altitude to 3, which decreases his speed back down to 3. So that's why he had to raise his speed before going this, because if he raised altitude, he would just suddenly be like, and I stop. Which I guess wouldn't be a bad thing to do, but he doesn't think he'll recover from the spin. And since he's such a low altitude, he doesn't want to die. The stall would help, but right now the hydras already are 6s to hit. It'd just be some relief for manticores. Gonna have to determine what's the most effective range for bombing. Alright, it's gonna be 6s to hit at this altitude. If it's at altitude 2, it's 5, so he might drop altitude just right after the passing over the main target. He's probably going to fly at this for a while. But the manticores do not have a penalty to shoot at him, but the hydras do, so just shooting on to the defense battery shooting because he's too high to strafe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's still got his long range shot. 5 to hit. Oh, it hits. 4 to damage, 5 will take him out of the sky. So, he's taking 5 damage now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, medium range, 4 shots, 6s to hit. None. This one, 6s to hit, 6 shots. Ooh, that's 2 hits already. 5s to damage. That's the 1 damage. Boom. Boom. Let's see here. So that was 92 points of orcs. So these guys already got 92 points. I think for the bombing run scenario, it's also like, let's see here. It's 5 points for each structure point of these guys. So it took out 2 of them. There were 8 structure points times 5 is 40 points. And then they also took out 2 hydra flats, which were 8 points each, so that's 16. Those are half damage, so half points, right? Half points on that? I should. Yep, so that's another 8 points. So 8 times 3, 24. Plus the 40 is 64. So Orks had 64 points. Imperial Navy had 92. Yeah, they didn't really have much of a chance now, did they? Even with aircraft in the field, I don't know how well these... Yes, these Ork bombers bombed pretty well, but a Marauder would have destroyed that pretty well and still had extra bombs to spare. And they can fly at a max speed of 5, so they can go from altitude 1 to an altitude 3 in one turn. So we've literally just went bomb, 3, then kept going. So I think I'll try another battle later with the Marauders, so we kind of do a comparison of Ork defenses versus bombing runs from Imperial Navy. So that was the end of that battle. Have a fabulous day, everybody.